revenge of Sega's classic soundtracks. If you were a child of the 80s or 90s, you might remember that everyone was really into ninjas for some reason. There were many reasons actually. A flood of ninja-themed movies, TV shows and video games. Sega first caught ninja fever during the arcade boom with 1987's Shinobi, and most memorably with 1989's The Revenge of Shinobi, a classic Sega Genesis hack and slasher where you play vengeful ninja Joe Musashi on a mission to save his wife. The game's soundtrack, a blend of dance music and traditional Japanese sounds, was the first Sega soundtrack by now legendary video game composer Yuzo Koshiro. Koshiro went on to produce many other soundtracks for Sega, earworms that were designed to loop over and over again as players got familiar with the game over screen. Koshiro might be most famous for his music on the Streets of Rage series, Technicolor house and techno indebted tracks that inspired a generation of dance music producers, as well as the next wave of video game composers. One person who took early inspiration from Koshiro was US composer T. Lopes, who began his career uploading remixes of Sonic the Hedgehog music to YouTube. Lopes ended up following in his hero's footsteps at Sega, producing the soundtrack for Sonic Mania, and eventually working alongside Koshiro himself on Streets of Rage 4. Now, Ninja Fever might be back, with Koshiro and Lopes, two generations of Sega soundtrack icons, joining forces fully on the music for Shinobi: Art of Vengeance. It's a thoroughly modern score that nods to the series' retro pedigree, providing the sonic backdrop for Joe Musashi's first outing in over 10 years. Tune in to NCS for an Otaku Shinobi special with T. Lopes and Yuzo Koshiro.